Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Malphite game. So another tank. We haven't seen a lot of tanks yet. Malphite, one of the great initiators in this game. His ultimate makes it very easy to start a team fight. The skills are a little bit hard to manage in my opinion, but once you play a lot of games with him, he is one of the best tanks out there. Well, there's a lot of best tanks out there, I guess. But he can handle himself very well in lane. He has some trouble farming early game when he doesn't have enough armor yet. But all in all, he is a pretty good tank. And in my opinion, one of the better ones. So, we will see fairly matched teams here. Hopefully that will mean an interesting match. So no junglers on either team. That's because Fady Fade, as he's called here, is only level 18. He's still working on getting to level 20 to the ranked games, and yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, good gameplay can happen in all levels of play, and if you play a champion enough, even when you're level 19, you can produce a pretty good gameplay, I would say. So apparently enemy Amumu decides not to join the game yet. And Malphite, yeah, here we go. Malphite probably doing something else during the loading screen because the loading took forever. So Malphite walks apparently above the ground, as you might be able to see. But yeah, that's fine. This is the right perspective. This is, yeah, I don't know. This is zoomed too far out. I think you have to be somewhere like this for normal gameplay. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. So, well, let's just go over some of his skills while we wait for this match to start, because normally nothing really happens in the early game unless, well, people are stupid enough to run into the bushes. But not this time. So his innate ability, the Granite Shield, once Malphite doesn't take damage for 10 seconds, he gets his shield, which absorbs, I don't know, 10% of his maximum health, and that can be quite a lot. Yeah, you can see it as the little white block that's behind his health pool, his HP, and well, it helps you quite a lot because the harassment that's being done to you is reduced quite significantly by this ability. So being right in front of the fighting, trying to harass with his first ability, which I will next explain. But he is trying to stay in the zone where the fighting happens, and that's because, well, he is really a fighting tank. He is not like well, like some of the passive playing early game tanks. Well, you don't have a lot of those, but I guess someone like Blitzcrank, you need to stay back a little because it's really easy to harass him. And yeah, there are also tanks like Alistar. And Alistar really is like Malphite, has to be, well, up close and personal with the enemy, and can actually fight quite a lot early game. And that's why he's a good roamer. Anyway, the Seismic Shard then, which is just basically a stun and or damage and slow for one target. And it scales with AP quite heavily. So we might be able to see he has 15 AP, sorry, and it's +9. So I don't know the actual scaling on that, but it's something like 60%. I don't know. So his second ability, Brutal Strikes, that's the one where you hang on. No, I don't actually. I was mistaken for the third one. This one actually makes your attacks, so your basic attacks, gain splash. It helps you with getting minions in lane, I guess. And as an active, it increases your armor and attack damage by 20%, which is actually quite a lot. So this one I actually knew. Malphite uses it normally a lot to get minions later game, but you need armor for this. So it's basically an AoE spell doing damage and reducing attack speed, but it's everyone around you, so it's not targeted on the ground like we see a lot in spells. It's just around you. And it does damage equal to 50% of your armor level. So it works well with the W, because the W increases your armor, and the E actually, well, it gives you more damage then. And then finally his ultimate, that's what Malphite is most famous for, or infamous. It's basically a skill shot where you move towards a target area, then deal quite a lot of damage, but that's not really the point. The point is you knock people into the air for, in this case, 1.5 seconds. It probably won't increase with later levels, because normally we see only the damage increase and the cooldown reduce with the higher level. But this is what makes him such a great initiator and such a great character in a team. You have a very unique role, because you're not only the tank, you're also the initiator, and that is what a good tank should be. And yeah, Rammus has kind of an initiate on one target. Well, I guess the what's it called? The ball. Come on. Oh, I cannot remember. Well, anyway, the one where he his Q basically, where he rolls into the enemy. That is a really good initiator, and then he has his taunt to taunt one of the enemies. Well, this initiate can take the whole team, assuming that they group up and are all within the target area. But this is what makes him good at what he does, and that is initiating fights. So Malphite can do a lot with his money. He doesn't have what Rammus has, his increased armor and magic resist just by simply investing some mana. He does have increased armor, we saw that. And he is able to slow enemies and reduce their attack speed. But he doesn't really have anything against mages, so he really needs to buy that. So he really needs to buy some magic resist. So far he has been spending most of the time farming. I don't know why someone would use an oh yeah, this is very low level, never mind. Why someone would use what's the skill called? Come on, an exhaust like that. Because he wasn't doing anything, he wasn't even near one of the enemies. And both enemies were standing next to the turret. So kind of futile, but okay. So we're up to level 6 now. Both Malphite and Morgana have their level 6 abilities. And we saw a nice gank coming in just before the level 6. And is he actually going to use his ultimate here? Yes, that's the ultimate. And getting an easy kill here. Being able to walk out. Oh, not... Wow. Wow, that was under 10 HP. Really lucky there. Yeah, the better path would have been to go out this way. But, okay. He, I don't think he had been hit by the Kassadin. I want to say Kassadin, but yeah, it is Kassadin. So he would have gone out no problem. So without giving away a kill. But still, it's better to survive, of course. It just feels better to survive. So actually going for armor here, even though he's up against Amumu and Kassadin, who both have magic damage. Malzahar is going for a Magi Soul Stealer, which is kind of, well, a big deal. He did get 3 kills so far, so I guess he's feeling good. Magi Soul Stealer, yeah, you have to get some kills and assists without dying to actually make it worth it. Apparently scared of the shield, but it was a helpful shield in this case. So just farming a little bit more. Minion kill wise, so we see that of course the middle is up the highest, but Nocturne is quite high as well because he has Soraka in lane, and Soraka really doesn't require any minion kills. So they are both at an equal level as the mid, and actually Malphite and Morgana the same thing. Malphite is doing